Today I'm making butter chicken and naan. I have this bag of pre-cooked chicken meatballs that I don't know what to do with, and I've been wanting to get more into Indian food. So let's make some butter chicken meatballs. When making a traditional butter chicken, you want to marinate your chicken in a yogurt mixture to flavor and tenderize. The meatballs I'm using are already cooked, so we're going to experiment today and see if we can infuse them with some extra flavor by rolling them in the marinade and baking. Fingers crossed. If you don't have meatballs, you could use chicken breast or thighs. Into a bowl, I'm going to add half a cup of Greek yogurt, 1 tablespoon of ginger garlic paste, 3/4 of a tablespoon of coriander, 3/4 tablespoons of garam masala, 3/4 tablespoons of salt, half a tablespoon of turmeric, the juice of half a lemon, about a tablespoon, and 3/4 tablespoons of red chili powder. I couldn't get a hold of red chili powder, but I've heard you can substitute it for equal parts paprika and cayenne powder. So I'm going to add in 1 1/8 teaspoons each of paprika and cayenne powder. I'm mixing this all together before adding in, about this many chicken meatballs. Yeah, that'll work. I'm not sure if marinating these pre-cooked meatballs will do anything for the flavor, but I'm going to set these aside while we get started on our naan. We're going to mix 2 tablespoons of warm water, 1 teaspoon of sugar, and 3/4 teaspoons instant dry yeast in a small bowl, and wait 5 to 10 minutes. Then, into 2 cups of flour, we're adding the yeast mixture, 6 tablespoons of plain Greek yogurt, 2 tablespoons of melted butter, and half a teaspoon of salt. Begin mixing to combine. Then, we're going to slowly start adding water until a ball of dough begins to form. Now we're turning it out onto a lightly floured surface and kneading until smooth, between 5 and 10 minutes. We're going to lightly grease our mixing bowl with some cooking spray. Return the dough to the bowl and cover loosely with plastic wrap. This is going to sit for about an hour at room temperature until it doubles in size. Now let's finish up our meatballs. I'm following the cooking instructions for these and baking at 400 degrees Fahrenheit for 15 minutes or until the yogurt coating begins to brown, and setting aside while we get started on our gravy. I broiled mine for 4 minutes after baking to get a little more browning. Now we're going to heat a tablespoon each of oil and butter in a pan until warm and melted, and add in 1 small diced red onion. We're cooking this just a couple of minutes until softened before adding in 5 roughly chopped tomatoes, a 1/4 cup of cashews, and enough water to cover everything, about a cup. Now we're adding in 2 tablespoons of ginger garlic paste, a tablespoon of white vinegar, a teaspoon of salt, 2 teaspoons garam masala, 2 teaspoons of sugar, and half a teaspoon of red chili powder or a 1/4 teaspoon each of paprika and cayenne powder. We're going to let this simmer for 10 to 15 minutes or until everything is cooked through and softened. Then, we'll dump it all into a blender and blend smooth. We're almost ready to eat, so let's go ahead and finish up our naan. I'm going to heat a cast iron pan over medium-high heat, lightly oil, and divide the ball of dough into 4 even-sized balls. Next, we're pressing them into thin oval shapes, about 1/8 of an inch thick. Now we're going to place the naan in the pan and you'll start to see bubbles forming. And after about 2 minutes, we're going to flip the naan. After another 2 minutes, transfer to a clean towel to keep warm. Back into the pan, we're adding 3 tablespoons of butter, our blended gravy, 3 to 4 tablespoons of heavy cream, 1 teaspoon of crushed kasuri methi, our chicken meatballs, and simmering for about 5 minutes. Now serve over a bed of basmati rice or with naan, top with a little more heavy cream and kasuri methi, and enjoy. If you enjoyed, consider subscribing. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you next time.